Lot 22, 23, and 24 be 97 litter barras, sired by Shame on Me there at Moyer's, a boar that, as I've talked some earlier sales that we've used and got along with. Austin and Mort sure like that boar, and darn sure glad we used him on both places, Indiana and the Michigan sows as well. So 97s are their notches, all barras within this litter here in this offering. Mother is a lackey gilt that Riley Rotoball showed in 2021 North American. Lackey was nice enough to sell that gilt to us. Her pedigree reads Proposal back on Best Kept Secret, which is actually the King's mother. So there's a lot of potential, a lot of sow power, a lot of predictability in this pedigree, and we like the Shame on Me's a great deal the way they're going to feed. So we're going to start with lot 22. This is 97-2. These hogs, I think, are going to stretch into that August setting without any kind of question. The Dash 5 hog maybe will get a little bit bigger there, but I think some management he can get there as well. We're going to start with Dash 2. This hog here is one that's kind of always stuck out. He is a heavy structured, burly kind of a barra that's proportions are good in terms of length of side, but still having enough stretch, enough look on his side profile in terms of his head and neck. Big forearm, big hind leg, a real usable hind leg in terms of flexibility at the same time. And I think just squareness underneath is awfully good. Not ate up with muscle right now, but man, that one is going to be awfully good. That's going to be an easy feeding kind of a pig. And once he comes together, I think that one could be a great amount of fun in July and August. The Dash 5 barra is the one I said it's a little bit bigger in his type and kind, and I think one that for sure gets into that July setting. I think with some management potentially can make it into August, but he is bigger and he has more stretch. He's got a little more look on the side in terms of just extension. A hog that offers some shape and muscularity. He's flexible. He's square, coming and going off both ends, and I think one that'll be an easy feeding kind of a hog that offers look, design, shape, balance, good centered kind of a hog that's going to be big enough to go to heavier weights, and I do think that is important on down the way. Lot 24 is a pig that hits us pretty hard. He's a heavy skeleton hog that's going to be really good looking up in his front end. He's square about his chest. He's square about his hind end, and I think monster-legged. He's going to have that extra hair. Compositionally, he's awfully good. For that neat of a neck and that type of body shape and that type of body composition, I think it's hard to do, and I think that pig there could be an absolute man-child in terms of just power, design, and boldness when it comes to August, because he's going to still have the look from the side, but going to maintain that lackey shape, that dimension, and that power on the top side of his skeleton from that mother. And I think the Shame on Me is just flexibility, skeleton, heaviness of structure. That's a great combination of what we're trying to do on this particular mating, and darn sure proud of all three of these barras in this litter.